Thanks for watching our videos. If you're listening to just the audio, head over to our website. We have the latest videos up every time. The one you're looking for is not there. Just head over to our YouTube page. That's where it'll be at. Don't forget, sign up for our newsletter. You get 10% off. You get exclusive weekly content and first chance at giveaways. And sometimes we might just give away stuff for free. Don't forget to follow us on social media for some good times too. Hope you enjoy. Live the club.
Welcome to the Training Athletics Podcast. We are in week 4 of nutrition, and we're about to go over IIFYM. With caution, of course, because it's a slippery slope.
Everything's a slippery slope with us.
So IIFYM stands for if it fits your macro.
Macros. Okay, so a very popular thing now for nutrition lately has been macros, tracking your macros.
Yep.
And if you guys you don't know what your macros are your macronutrients,
Right.
meaning they're the large nutrients, meaning they are which ones, Josh?
Carbs. Proteins. Fats.
Yay! I love quizzing you because you get them right all the time. It's so smart. Okay,
It's like,
so
it's like we talk or something.
I know. Sometimes we plan out little bits of this, and other times we just wing the whole thing.
Like not right now.
No, but we like these sound bites.
Yeah, these are pretty good.
Cool.
But
So,
anyways,
it's
so
a very good protocol that people use, and it works out very well, but there are certain things that you have to be cautioned towards, okay? So when we say if it fits your macros, really it means don't eat everything in sight.
yeah, basically it means I've got I missed my my carbs goal by like 250 grams today. Oreos.
Yeah, that's not the greatest recommendation, okay? It's not bad to use some energy-dense foods on occasion, okay? Because, I mean, trying to eat all that food sometimes is very difficult for people, so there are cases where it's not bad to use an energy-dense food like an Oreo or a Rice Krispie treat. It gives you quick energy, so right after a workout, it wouldn't be bad because it gives you that replenish to the glycogen right away, which can be sometimes bad for people.
A lot of people don't they recommend glucose
Yeah, so
for a
you can actually
post.
so you can actually
during.
an intra or post workout.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually get a carbohydrate supplement.
So not all sugar is bad, is what you're saying.
No,
Sugar is not the enemy.
no, that was covered last week. So, guys,
I'm just reassuring the people.
yes. So if you don't know that some sugar is not bad, go ahead and listen to last week's because you need a refresher apparently.
Sugars aren't a no-no. They're just a no, not right now. Or no, not in large quantities.
Yeah.
of
So
dense.
the thing that happens with if it fits your macros is people fit in like these garbage foods,
Right.
and
That's what I'm
the
saying.
problem that tends to happen most often is when they pick those real sugary foods to kind of fill those gaps, you get spikes in blood glucose, and that spikes insulin response, which is not great because it's a hormonal response. We don't like that. Okay, so your body starts to kind of hate that over time. So what we want is steady energy over time. That's why, as we talked about last week, you want complex versus simple. But there are times when simple come into play, which is after workouts, and that's why you can get a carb supplement,
Right.
which is what I have for intra and post workout,
Right.
actually, because it absorbs better and doesn't mess with your stomach a ton. Okay?
Yeah. It's
So
kind of like good protein versus bad.
exactly. It's like being a vegetarian. When it comes to protein, the biggest thing is when it comes to vegetarians is they have to have such a wide variety of food, and that's because no plant source protein is a complete protein. So there are essential amino acids that are missing, so they have to get a variety of sources to fill those gaps. As compared to those who will eat meat, you can actually get all your essential amino acids through particular protein sources. There are still some that are incomplete, even though they're animal sources, but there's better options versus worse options, but nothing wrong with being a vegetarian. You just have to be a little more careful, which is fine. I respect people's choices. Just don't judge me for mine.
As long as you can get into macros.
What kind of matters?
I mean, it does matter.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but in a matter of opinion, it doesn't matter. Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Yes, it does.
Thank you.
It's the same thing with fats. It's like, oh, cool, I can have fatty foods. It's like some fat sources are better than others.
Right.
Okay.
So, you're telling me butter's not bad?
Butter's not bad. Okay. Having only butter as your fat choice is bad.
Right.
Okay. Because you have saturated versus unsaturated, so you have things that are solid at room temperature versus things that are not solid at room temperature. If it's not solid at room temperature, it's a better choice. Okay. Would you rather have fish or beef?
It's an opinion question.
Partially.
Man.
It's partially loaded too.
Fish.
Good choice. But not too much.
Right.
So what we want to balance with fish is a natural source for omegas.
Right.
Okay. So you have omega-3s and omega-6s. You have anti-inflammatory and inflammatory. So you want to balance those as well.
Right.
Okay. So those are healthy fats. Okay.
Right.
Fats are actually important in bodily functions. Okay.
Right.
So your body uses those for certain functions. People think, oh, fat is bad. No, excess fat is bad. It's like carbs. Carbs aren't bad.
Fats don't
Excess
make you
in
fat.
certain sources make you fat. Yes, excess calories. So just a surplus of calories make you fat. Doesn't matter what it comes from.
Exactly.
There's just so many things I want to smack people on the internet for. But don't believe everything you say or hear or see on the internet.
But believe everything we say.
Go ahead and question us. That's fine. If we're wrong, we're
Sorry.
scientists.
Yep.
And you know what science does? Corrects itself over time to fit what's true.
I like Bill Nye the Science Guy right now.
It's because I love Bill Nye the Science Guy. Okay? It's like an idol.
Seriously,
Don't judge me.
I'm not
Okay.
joking.
So there's certain realms that we want to stay towards, which is healthy fats, healthy carbs. I mean, proteins are just kind of, you get proteins. We'll actually cover next week a little bit more on protein supplements. So I'm not going to mention that right now because we don't want spoiler alerts.
Yeah, and we don't want to be redundant.
Yeah, exactly. So when it comes to if it fits your macros, it doesn't mean you can eat whatever you want. It means to gives people a little bit more flexibility. But what you want to focus on is
What do you want to build your diet around?
whole food sources.
Boom.
Easy enough. Okay. Did it come from a plant or did it come from an animal? Then I probably want to eat it. If it was processed in a plant and has things that are like color numbers, not usually my best option, but they're okay. I mean, I still eat them. I'm not perfect, but I try to eat as much as I can from protein sources. Then I try to have good healthy carbs. So I try to have like potatoes, rice, whole grain pasta, brown rice if possible, long grain rice, beans. Okay. Then I'm trying to eat as many fruits and veggies as I can. I have not been very good lately, but it's something to slowly work on and get better. Everyone can get better in some way.
You can
Okay.
work your way back on Santa's list.
I'm trying to. Okay.
We don't have to cancel Christmas today.
Thank God. 'Cause it's coming up pretty quick.
It
Be
is.
screwed if we had to. Okay. And then, and I try to get a variety if I can. I mean, I understand if people have certain taste preferences, which is okay. And that's where a multivitamin kind of comes in, is to help fill some of those micronutrition gaps, which I take just to kind of help fill those.
Right.
But
it's not going to solve your problem.
no, but if I have to fill those smaller gaps, that's fine as long as I am making sure whole sources are filling my major gaps. So if I'm filling those buckets with good sources, I can sprinkle in some sprinkles
Right.
of sugary goodness. Because, I mean, let's be honest here. I like beer and I like donuts. So
Donuts.
I just try to eat them.
Could you imagine
With-
if donuts were healthy?
Dude, I'd be the most ripped person in the world. And I would definitely own my own factory, which would only put out about half of what is
America.
produced because I would be eating the rest of it.
America would run on Dunkin'. They'd be able to sponsor marathons.
God, dreams. Science, make this happen. There are way better cookies.
Way better.
Yes,
cookies.
exactly. WHEAT. cookies. Whey.
See what you
As
did
in
there.
protein-filled cookies. I want to try some. I haven't tried them yet.
That actually sounds really good.
But when I get them, I'll let you know. Because we're going to put on a video of it.
Here we go.
With some milk. Milk.
Milk.
I hate when people say it that way.
Milk.
Milk.
You can't say that though, because you say caramel. It's caramel.
Which is fancy. A
No.
fancy product.
No. Speak American.
All right, fine. Caramel.
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 There you go.
Caramel, 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 caramel. Caramel. Caramel, Camarlian.
Okay, don't say caramel anymore,
Okay, I'm sorry.
because you look weird trying to say it.
It's frightening. All right. That's all we got on IIFYM.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, guys, go ahead. Feel free to leave us a comment.
Send us an email. teamtrain@trainathletics.com.
Boom. So.
Hit us up on social media. We'll respond.
Yes.
Cool like that.
Because we like our people on social media.
Yep. Until next week, live with love.